Alright, it's your boy here, right here in Gasworks Park, my favorite park in Seattle. And we're out here chilling. It's just a really nice day, so I decided to come out and take the bike out. Decided to do a little recording. I haven't done really recording in a long time. I did some group rides and I haven't really edited all that footage. I've just been slacking, but I figured I'd give you guys something, to keep the channel going. And I hope I got a new bag on my bike. Just put it on. It's okay for 250 bucks. I'd expect a lot more, but unfortunately, unless I make it myself, that's going to be pretty much it. So it's an okay bag, it fits all the stuff in there, so that's good. Alright guys, well, we're out here for a ride and I want to bring it to you. So I've got my favorite camera on me today, and by favorite I mean the antithesis of that for sure. But it's what you have. I like my iPhone camera, but I can't always set it right, so this one works well when it works, but you got to know the trick to make it work, and that's basically letting it sit in the camera case, which is not the intention of this camera. I bought this camera because it was supposed to be mobile. It's the Go 2 from Insta, and I've had it for since day one launch. I got about a week later after I ordered it, and I've been fumbling with it ever since. So you could just have to deal with that. A lot of people are happy with this camera. I wish it were better. So, but that's based on my preliminary experience. The app says that you can do all these things that it actually doesn't allow you to do, because when you do them in the app, the camera doesn't do them. And then you got to go and edit the footage, which is fun. And I got to figure out where to store all this, because I've got no space on my iPhone, and I've had my iPhone for 2 years and haven't came out with the iPhone, the next iPhone, the iPhone 13. Doubt they're going to call it that, but hey, it is what it is. So, but I'm out here having a nice time. I've been doing a lot of group rides. I just don't film them, just because the amount of content that I would have to edit would just be so massive. Because you're going on these group rides for like 2 hours, then you got to sit down and edit them, and that's going to be, at least a day, or maybe even a half a day. It depends on how good you are at editing. When I was in high school, they used to say for every 1 minute of content you got an hour of editing. So, but that's like if you're doing special effects and stuff like that, which obviously that's not this channel. And I edit on my Mac that's like 10 years old, and I've got iMovie. I don't have Pro or anything like that, since I feel like, you know, it's sufficient. So I could do stuff more in Pro than I could do in iMovie, but you know, it gets the job done. You know, once the channel takes off here, then we'll consider spending $300 for Pro. So, or, you know, Adobe products. I guess I could technically get those cheaper. Got a connection. But, you know, it is what it is. I like riding around. You know, it's nice when I can bring the camera along. It sucks when I get home and then the footage isn't there, because I thought I was recording and I wasn't. So, almost ran into the fence there. I'm trying to turn with no hands. But I'm on the bike path, so it's safe. And it's early in the day, like midday after lunch, so there's nobody really out chilling. You've got the Adobe offices right here and Google, as you can see. Google has rented all the space that Adobe's not using out here in Fremont. That's Fremont, Seattle, Washington. And yeah, Google's also in Kirkland, Washington, which is right next to Microsoft. Usually I'm out on the water there, going through the passageway, spending a lot of time going. There's a group ride on that. There's another bike path on the other side here, and they tend to do that path every Saturday, which is pretty fun. You guys are in Seattle, come check us out. Saturday Night Ride on Facebook. There's probably about 150 of us, but really there's about 40 of us that show up consistently every week. I think I've made it to 13 SNRs now, but I had 1 week where I was on vacation in Las Vegas. 1 week my aunt was in town. 1 week I just didn't want to go for whatever reason. 1 week the weather was bad, you know. So, but I try to ride out with the guys during the week. Like I was out last night. We went up to 145th to go get something to eat and then back. Charged up our battery. The only thing that sucks about that is like they'll charge up their battery just for anything, and like me, I only had like used like 70% or something like that, so I wasn't going to charge my battery because I didn't feel like it was worth it. So, but it is what it is. I really like doing these vlog styles. I don't know if you guys like them. I've been really liking doing the editing with the music, but I don't want the music to be monotonous, so I have to curate the music every time. I mean, I guess I don't have to, but it's kind of my choice. So I want you guys to, you know, have a fun time watching my videos too. So there is always that. Yeah, I mean, I've got the rock forum out here. I think I've told you guys about that. I don't know. I filmed a lot of stuff, and pretty much 90% I've ever filmed hasn't ever made it. So that's kind of the way it goes. I'm not out there filming content every day. But yeah, we met Sir Ronster. I don't know if you guys saw that video, but he came up to Seattle and I was chatting with him. He had the GoPro 2 as well, and so we were kind of chatting up, and he told me he was Sir Ronster, and I was like, yeah, right, he's in California, dude. You're just saying you're Sir Ronster because that guy never shows his face. So, but turns out it legit was him, and he's a cool dude. He's coming back up to Seattle, so it'll be good to see him. He's up here doing some stuff. I can't really say what he's doing up here because I honestly don't know. He's just kind of in the circle of people that I hang around with. So I hope whatever he's doing, he's gonna get that stuff worked out. So yeah, this is a nice, just a nice ride. You know, you guys ever charge your battery up to like 100% and then you got to use it? because you really don't want to keep a high charge on these batteries for too long. But I'm just chilling, going like 10 miles an hour. It's nice that I can finally use this thing properly. I'd like to get like some type of GoPro mount for it. I mean, I do, but it doesn't go on there in the direction that I needed it to go. So I don't know if I need to get like a different mount, but essentially I need to have it in this case the whole entire time while I'm filming, which can be problematic to say the least. But you know, I can take it out of its case and connect it, but it seems to be a little bit of a problem. Anyway, I probably got to charge this camera up since I haven't used it in forever, and so there's always that. So I'm going to cut it short here, guys, and hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, I hope you learned something.